what that is and what that means to me. I'm going to kind of give you a little taste of this speech that I wrote for my Toastmasters club that I presented yesterday. I'm not going to go on all of it, but this is kind of a little bit a snapshot. This is what it is. This entire speech is a snapshot dive into my past, my present, and future. Now, I might not give you all of that because I really do believe in leaving breadcrumbs, right? People don't need to know everything about you, but it's essential, especially when you're building your brand and you're standing for something that people know about you. You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? If you picking up what I'm putting down, put in the comments, hashtag picking up. All right. So in this story, you will learn more about my education, my upbringing, a touch of my spirituality, and lessons I've learned, and my destiny. I might leave that off though. So I'm from Humboldt, Tennessee, right? And I always make this joke, but it's about 3 spotlights there and stoplights and about 10 stop signs. Contrary to popular belief, we do have a movie theater. Just saying. But I graduated top 5 in my class. What's up, Omar? It was very small, and I've been awarded some Queen scholarships in local pageants, which I'm very proud of. Accomplishments are everything. It kind of keeps your soul going. And most recently, I earned my Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science with a minor in Nonprofit Management. And the lingering question I always ask myself is, will I ever do anything with this BS? Get it? BS, Bachelor of Science? Okay, maybe you didn't. Anyway, I'm laughing at myself. I'm 23 years young, and I'm the eldest of 5 children between my mother, Charity, and my pops, my dad, Travis. So my life as a kid was very fun. I loved outdoors. I rode bikes. I played in the dirt, and I took journeys in the woods, in the country, and I was very disciplined, may I add. I do not believe if my mother would not have made certain choices in her life, I would not be so accustomed to discipline. In addition to that, I do believe that it created a perfectionism syndrome in me that I am not always proud of. However, I am learning to turn my perfectionist mindset and ways into a pursuit of excellence. Hey, Antoinette. From the time I can remember, I grew up in my grandfather, Joe Nathan Johnson's church. You may know it, Miracle Revival Tabernacle Church. And I was a child who was always willing to lead or to step up when maybe other people wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this. And if you're watching the replay, drop in the comments, replay. I'm watching the replay. But there was a point in my life that I felt rejected. And I'm not going to go into much of that, but I felt rejected. And what I did with that is I may have bottled it up for some sort of reason. Maybe I didn't know exactly. I didn't know how to go about that. You know what I'm saying? So during middle school and high school, though, these were major pivoting points in my life. And I still did not understand fully why I had such a magnetic difference about me or peculiarity. But it was right before middle school that I fell in love with basketball. And so throughout middle school and high school, I developed a serious passion for basketball. You get me? So, and we didn't always win, might I add. So that helped me understand how to weather the storms, how to weather defeat. So sports has shaped me to an extent. And sports reminded me of the lessons in resilience, discipline, leadership, and teamwork, and how to be coachable. You know what I'm saying? But these moments all brought me to the pre-adult phase, which is the college life. And college is very much different. Going to college, for me personally, it allowed me to express and embrace my authenticity. It allowed me to say, hey, people be themselves. And it allowed me to find my tribe, which I'm so grateful for my college friends. And if you're my college friend on here, put a hashtag college friend. Because those are the things that you need to do. Oh, those are the things. This is all really about self-awareness and like my journey within that, right? And I'm only staying on here for about 10 to 15 minutes, you all. I'm going to be quick tonight. Tonight, I'm in an unusual place. And I'm working through some things right now. And so going back to my point, when I say working through some things, I think it's important for people to have different coaches and mentors in their life for different reasons. Do you feel me? Like, you need a coach and a mentor if you're going to be doing business. You need somebody who's been there, who's walked that path before. And as much as we want to feel like we are doing something new that's never been done, it's been done. thought about or something. You need people to counsel with. You know what I'm saying? You need people that you can talk your emotions with. Maybe some people who are on the outside, not necessarily somebody who's in your family or part of your friend group. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's an outlier who can say, hey, you know, is this, and this? Is that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this phase of my life where I'm reflecting on my past. And there's a lot of trauma that I didn't notice. Well, I noticed it, but I'm actually really kind of digging through that now. And I'm doing that because it's going to be very important for my brand and how I show up and how I do business and how I serve people like you, how I get on this live and I have an authentic conversation with you. Let me tell you, anything you choose to do in life is going to take some type of tenacity, some type of strength. And I'm not going off of paper right now. I'm just being real. Like, this is my mind to your heart, my heart to your heart. Everything that you put your mind to is going to take some type of tenacity. But it's up to you to decide, am I going to be committed to this? And what I realized today after having a conversation with someone is you don't have to know for sure, like have to know every meaning of every phase of your life, because I don't know if you all saw my post earlier when I posted on my regular page, and I heard this when I was listening to Bob Proctor this morning, which he's a great guy, great perspective. He said, and this was by Steve Jobs, he said that you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future. Come on now, put a drop mic, because that's a gem, or put in the comments gem. But so I'm saying that all to say, in order to have a future, in order to keep on going, in order to have something to hope for, you have to connect the dots from the past. And I know sometimes there's a lot of trauma and a lot of stuff, you know I'm saying, on our past. And you may not be ready to face the music, so to speak, or face the past, but it's going to be very instrumental in your becoming. It's very instrumental in my becoming. So I'm here to tell you, Inspired Bosses is a brand that is meant to inspire and encourage, but it's meant to call you to action, to be original. Because too many of us are looking at the next person, wishing we could have their life, wishing we could have their house, wishing we could have their car, wishing we could have their job, wishing we could have their tenacity, wishing we could have their smile, wishing we could have their family, wishing we could have their support, wishing we could walk in their shoes. And that's not cool. Because if you stare too long and too longingly at somebody else's life, wanting to be in their shoes, then your shoes, this is an original quote, your shoes may not ever get a chance to walk. And the world, I'm just telling you right now, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, whoever on her, grandma, the world cannot afford to lose footsteps as rare as yours, because you're looking at the next person. Share this live right now, because I'm speaking facts, I'm speaking from the heart, I'm speaking from experience, I'm speaking from where I'm at now and where I'm trying to go. Hey Ashley, hey Antoinette, if y'all still on here, you know what I'm saying? Share this, like this, comment, give me some feedback. But that's true. Like, it's okay if you don't want to face your past right now, you know what I'm saying? But you have to look at, in your mind, because you have the vision of where you're trying to go in life, and even if it may be blurry, you have to understand, okay, if I do want to go here, what has built me? And that's where I'm at. What has built me? What has my present been? What has been my past? And how does my future look? And it's tough. It's tough to face the music. It's tough to look at myself and try to connect the dots from the past. I'm just being real. I get tired. I don't smile all the time. I know I get on here smiling and stuff like that, but sometimes I'm really like this. Sometimes I'm evaluating my circle. Sometimes I'm evaluating what I say, and if I've said too much, if I've said too little. I'm evaluating my spirituality. I'm evaluating my physicality. I'm evaluating my financial state. I'm evaluating my emotional state. I'm evaluating my social life. I'm evaluating my career life. I'm an entrepreneur, a beginner entrepreneur at that. And how things look right now is dang on sure not how it's gonna look in 5 years. But you can tell, y'all. You can tell who's really, really genuine. You just gotta be looking, and you gotta be looking seriously at what's going on around you. We live in a world of in the age of distractions, in the digital age, and everybody's saying and talking and doing this, but everybody does not have their best interest at heart. But you can count on inspired bosses to have your best interest at heart. That's for sure. And if you a real follower, if you a real fan, if you a real believer, if you a real supporter, you know and I know we have conversations. We interact with each other. So I'm here with you and you're here with me. And if you're not yet, it's okay. It's all right. Some of the things that I'm doing right now, I don't know everything. I might have a hiccup when it comes to technology. You know what I'm saying? I might not get something right. But I'm learning to be graceful with myself, because if I don't be, then who else is going to be? Everybody's not going to be graceful with me. Everybody's not going to give me that benefit of the doubt. Some people might literally hold on to every word that I'm saying. And that's right there is scary. But I'm not going to let that scare me out of my calling. Because I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to say these things. I'm meant to impart and teach and leave a legacy of who I am and what I've learned along the way. Do not think that I'm perfect, because I'm far from it. And I've even realized even more that I don't need to strive to be perfect, and you shouldn't either. We need to be striving for progression, because every day we wake up, that's another chance, and there's another choice that you have to make, that we have to make, that gives us that step or that push into where we're supposed to be next. And it's okay if you have expectations of yourself. It's okay to have a standard for yourself. But don't beat yourself up with those expectations. And I'm saying that to you because I'm saying it to me. I want to be friendly to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have everything figured out. As I go each day, I'm learning. But I know that I can wage my war in my wise counsel. And my wise counsel are my supporters. People who are genuinely for me. Not what I do. Not just inspired bosses. But for K. You know what I'm saying? People who are coaches and mentors. And you don't have to always look for your coach in business to be your spirituality partner. That needs to be separate. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that just because people don't have the same views on the life that I do, does not mean that we can't work together. But honestly, I just wanted to be honest with you all tonight. I wanted to bring Authentic Thursdays to you because it ain't enough people out here being real. It ain't enough people showing y'all the behind the scenes. There's a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs that are just, it's trending. And maybe they aren't actually called to it. Or maybe that is part of their destiny. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see in the long run who was really out for a bigger cause that was bigger than them. Sacrifice. Everybody talk about manifestation, but it's the maturation that's key. And it's the maturation that hurts. It's the maturation that some people don't see. And you just now seeing me show up on your timeline right now, but it's been in the works. I've been developing since I was inside the womb. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are created to be survivors, and that's okay. But it's time to not just be in survival mode for the rest of our lives. It's time to get in thriving mode in all areas of our life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring to you a clear message about it's all right. I go through some things. I've been through some things. I'm working through some things. But I'm still here to be committed to a call that I know is for me. So it's all about being authentic. It's all about, what's up? It's all about making an impact for me. It's all about being, growth oriented and growth mindset. And I don't want to hurt people along the way, but every relationship is not meant to stay. I know I just got bars like that, you know what I'm saying? But no, for real. That's real talk. And we got to learn how to not be bitter over relationships that aren't meant to stay. But there's some relationships that are meant to come in a season for us to grow, for us to learn, for us to follow, for us to lead, whatever the case may be. Hey, Hope. Make sure y'all share this, man. And if you're watching a replay, like I said, I'm about to get off. I'm about to chill. I've been working through some self stuff today, so I'm a little mentally drained. But I had to stay committed to coming on here at 8 p.m. because I told you why I would be here. And that's what it's about. It's about committing to your word, being a woman of your word, a man of your word, and delivering on what you said you was going to deliver on. And my girl back there, all in my video back there, y'all see her? She going on YouTube too. I hope she knows, because this is going on YouTube. But hey, look, peace, love, and light. If you got questions, you want to inbox me, you want to send me some encouragement, because I always need it. We always need it. But you can expect more videos, more about insight about who I am as I learn more about who I am, because I've dedicated my life to learning. And as I learn and as I speak and I teach, I learn more about me. I learn more about my passions, my skills, my relationships. I learn about more about everything about life. You know what I'm saying? It's not over. I'm 23 years old. But if I could give you something in conclusion, this is what me and a friend says to each other. He started it off, but I kind of took it and ran with it. I really like it. And it says, live life, have fun. This phrase is what me and my friend always proclaim when we are discussing the complexities of making a decision. Down to, do you think I should travel to this place, hang out with this person? The list goes on, but it reminds me to enjoy life, to breathe, and to be patient with myself and other people that are around me. Because when you are a perfectionist, which is I am, sometimes you want things to go your way exactly how you plan to execute it. And life does just not work that way. And COVID-19 has taught us that we need to be ready for adjusting and pivoting, being thrown off guard. And I have to learn to be loose and to be authentic. And lastly, whatever you do, this is smack dab on my Facebook profile, on my personal Facebook profile, in my bio. Whatever you do and wherever you go, be excellent. Someone is watching, even if it's just you. So y'all be inspired, and be looking for some mail time and some certified mail as I progress and learn more about my past and share that with you. Inspired Bosses is the brand. I am the messenger, and I'm out. Be inspired, and I love y'all. Make sure you share.